Ever picked up a phone that looks amazing but leaves you confused if you actually like it or not? The 4A Pro has me loving nothing all over again. But at the same time, I'm not even sure that I truly love this phone. I'm Paul, and for the last week, I've been living and breathing with the 4A Pro, and honestly, I love the phone's design. I'm just not sure that I love the phone itself. I'm going to start by giving Nothing a lot of credit here. Their phones, their aesthetic, their whole brand stands out in a sea of the same. But annoyingly, with the 4A Pro, it does feel like they're moving away from what made them special in the first place. Instead, with the 4A Pro, you get a small bit of transparency and a big glyph matrix, which I'm not sure anyone was really asking for. I do like the idea of seeing notifications for specific contacts or apps on the back without picking the phone up. And yes, it's bigger than the one on the Phone 3, but it doesn't seem as high quality. Everything looks a little soft. And I feel like you don't get that same level of fun with the glyph matrix here like you did with the Phone 3. You still get little gimmicks, like flipping a coin, but honestly, it just feels like there's less playfulness this time around. There's also what looks like a button on the bottom left of the phone, but I don't think it actually does anything. I assumed it would control the glyph matrix, but maybe I'm wrong. Nothing is also really pushing essential space, and it's just something I can't fully get behind. I'm not sure what it gives me that I can't already get from something like Gemini. I don't really want another app to think about. They did move the essential key to the left side this time, so I don't accidentally press it like I used to on the Phone 3, but now I know exactly where it is. So I just never use it. One thing I absolutely love though is Nothing OS. Credit where it's due, this OS feels like a true extension of the phone. It blends perfectly with the design. You instantly know this is a Nothing phone. It's honestly one of my favorite Android experiences right now. There are loads of widgets, different styles, great looking icons, it's fast, animations are smooth, and the overall vibe is just different. It's not exactly stock Android, but it still feels familiar, and what's surprising is how well it runs on a $499 phone. I also love when a brand knows exactly what it stands for and fully commits to it, and Nothing OS is a perfect example of that. It even makes me not want to keep my phone on silent because I actually enjoy the sounds this phone makes. Now, when it comes to the camera, I love the effort Nothing has put into the experience. I just wish I loved the actual photos as much. For the price, the cameras are fine. Colors look nice without being overly saturated, and I do like having 3 lenses ultra-wide, main, and a 3.5x telephoto. That kind of versatility is great at this price point. If you're just posting on Instagram, you probably won't have many issues. Where Nothing really wins is making photography fun. There are loads of filters, some of them actually pretty good, and it saves you time editing later. You can also use different frames, which makes your photos stand out more, genuinely makes you want to take more photos. Nothing also talked a lot about the new Tetra Prism lens for 7x lossless zoom, but I'm not convinced it's truly LOSS. There's single quotes as definitely a noticeable drop in quality from the 3.5x zoom and the 140x zoom. I like to call it Minecraft mode because it's blocky, messy, and not very useful, but honestly, that's expected from extreme digital zoom. Video is decent on the main lens. You get 4000 at 30 fps, but only on the main and telephoto. Nothing on the ultra wide. I do like the small red recording light, though it's a nice touch. At the end of the day, these cameras are exactly what you'd expect from a $500 phone. Not amazing, but perfectly fine. Now for that $500 price, you actually get a lot. The display is 6.83 inches with a 1.5000 resolution, 144 Hz refresh rate, and up to 5000 nits brightness. And honestly, these bezels are exactly how mid-range phones should look. Battery life is another highlight. Single quotes as just over 5 5000 milliamp hours and easily lasts a full day use, sometimes even two with lighter use. You also get 50 West wired charging, which is faster than most phones in this price range. The phone runs on the Snapdragon 7 Gen 4, not the most powerful chip, but it strikes a good balance between performance and price. So overall, I don't have many complaints there. I'll say it again, I love Nothing phones, love their design, I love their OS. And if I didn't review phones, I'd probably use one daily. They've built a solid ecosystem, and they're doing something different, and that's why I like them. But I do have two small complaints. First, software support 3 years just isn't enough, and second, please don't move away from transparency. That's your identity. The regular for A actually looks better to me because of that. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for so much watching, guys. See you next time.